This thing here. Yep, we are live. Welcome to R is Untitled. Thank you, people, for joining me once again down this journey of talk, providing a platform for you, the people. Of course, before I get it started, I'd like to ask you to kindly, if you don't mind, and doing me the service of liking, sharing, and subscribing to the show. That would be greatly appreciated. Of course, like, share, and subscribe. Support is always 100% free. Before I started the live broadcast, we was talking a little bit about mistrust with the especially with black people and the police. You was into this conversation. Dom, I think you was going to say something going back to a conversation we had not too long ago. Would you mind going forward with that?
Y'all remember? I'm gonna put it right out there. The Democrats wanted police reform. Senator Scott happens to be a black Republican from South Carolina. Came up with a plan. The Democrats said, "We'll wait till January." January came. There was a change of command. What happened to police reform?
Right.
What happened? I'm just asking the question. We had this conversation. It came up with Roger Goodell, and change is gonna come. He did the Sam Cooke on us, remember?
Right.
and nothing happened.
The Democrats, God rest his soul, because you know he's the one that egged me on. Our boy Mac 611 kept sending me that picture of the Kente Claus kneeling on Capitol Hill.
Right.
Wow.
What did they do?
Really?
You don't remember? What did they do? You remember? You, Reggie, y'all were there when Mac.
Yeah.
And then he would ask me, and Tom, did you get the picture? Yeah, I got the picture, Mac. You sent it to me 100 damn times.
but
I miss
nothing.
him. He was so awesome.
They did all this showboating like they always do, and at the end of the day, they did what? Nothing. As we say in Italy, ugats.
Ugats.
Don't go there.
And here we are, still talking about the same shit. 6 years.
So let me ask you, Dom. It's funny that you say that.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Right. It's funny that you say that. There is
I guess my
police...
mic went out again.
No, I hear you.
We hear you.
There is a police chief here in where I am who is being accused by white officers of discrimination. And I'm curious, is that a nationwide thing? Is that going around all police forces? I'm very curious about that.
You know, it's funny, and I'm just gonna say this, and this again, coming from me, a black man and whatnot, I see officers not really in the communities like that, but they come from like maybe upstate or whatever, or Suffolk County, way out there where it's not a large population
100%.
of black people. You understand what I'm saying? And when
100%.
you get this job, and you come down to the inner cities or whatnot, you can't relate. You can't relate
at all.
Back when I was growing up, listen, I'm old school. Back when I was growing up, we had neighborhood cops that knew who were the troublemakers and who were the solid tax-paying citizens. You understand what I'm saying? They knew the difference. You know what I'm saying?
So let me
ask you a
question.
They knew who you belonged to. They knew who your people were.
Exactly.
Yes.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
But what I want to know is, there's I get it. It's manipulation, but this is the first police chief here that is actually really trying to do something. So, and I'm seeing this nationwide. That's a problem.
What is he trying to do, Ev? What do you mean?
Well, he's trying to get more community action. Community, get the police involved in the community.
Like togetherness again.
Right.
They had that back. Now, again, I can't speak for Connecticut. I can only speak for New York. I can only speak through what I have went through. Yeah, and it's not much, but what I witnessed and whatnot. You understand?
Right.
So for him to want to do that, it's not going to be easy. Know this. It's not going to be easy. You want to try to get communities together out there in Connecticut and whatnot, which is admirable, but it's not going to be an easy thing to do. It just isn't, because there's been so many decades of mistrust. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So to get
maybe
over
a
that,
conversation.
it's not going. You can have a conversation, but it's not gonna be solved. This is not gonna be an easy walk through. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's just not. As a matter of fact, I hate to even say this. It's gonna be damn near impossible. It's gonna be damn near impossible because we're talking about officers of the law now, and this is gonna be really fucked up for me to say. Hopefully, I don't lose you guys on this one. But if it's a black captain or a black officer in a position of power and whatnot, and he's being abusive or showing his power and whatnot to these other white officers, I say, hey man, I don't really feel sorry about that. To be perfectly honest, I know that's horrible, but I really don't because again, I'm coming from bias. I ain't gonna front.
Reggie, is Reggie laughing? I'm sorry.
I get it. I'm not gonna.
I got
I'm
a chuckle
biased.
going on.
I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
But what I don't understand, and please help me understand this, because other, the children. I mean, children. I'll be 54, but this generation, the new generation, has no respect for the police.
They don't have respect for themselves. How about that?
Right. Mm-hmm. So
they don't have respect for themselves. How about we start with that? Where do we get the respect for where do we develop the respect for themselves?
But
go ahead, Brett. I'm sorry. They don't
have to. That's the problem. You could talk police, you could talk politics, you could talk whatever you want. But at the bottom of this fucked up barrel, it's this change of scenario. Again, I hate to keep saying I just had this conversation with a family member of mine.
Okay.
If you hypothetically you're down on your luck, I say, I got your back, man. Come with us. We're gonna hold you down until you get your shit together. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I expect R to be, this quintessential fucking Green Hornet or some shit. Mm-hmm. But I do expect some respect in my home, whether I was helping you or not. I expect a little respect in my home. Why am I having this conversation with grown ass people? I can't understand. And the one showing the non-respect is the one that needed the help.
Right.
So now you're getting help, but your disrespect is at a level of
That's what I'm. Adam, you are so smart.
It ain't just my family or your family. Mm-hmm. This is what y'all was talking about. This new generation, whoever brought up this new generation, I think you are.
Yeah.
This is what it is now, guys. I'd rather
how do you stop it?
Get 5 likes.
You can't
respect you, Ev. I would rather get 5 likes on Twitter than to say thank you, Ev. I would rather get 5 likes on Twitter than say thanks for the help, R.
I know.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And Ev, you can't stop it. You can't stop it because if you don't have the respect coming out from your house, from you learning, as a matter of fact, are the parents to blame? To blame for this?
We had that conversation.
Exactly, and guess what? And we're gonna have it again, and we're gonna have it again.
But I mean, like for real here. And I'm not bashing anyone. I get it. It's a pattern. It's generational. But you should want more for your children. And just people are just having children and sending them to the streets.
Okay, so I want to jump in because I usually don't.
Please, Reggie, please.
Okay, so now
where you at, man? Open your camera, damn it.
I'm
in my onesie. Leave me alone.
Please don't. Please. Good.
You can't tonight. Dom.
Not tonight. I'm not working tonight, Dom. I'm not at my part-time job.
Go ahead, Reggie.
But we're this is the generation where kids were having kids. You have these kids that were growing up with their kids, so they don't know right from wrong. So if they don't know right from wrong, how are you going to teach them right from wrong? You understand?
I understand.
We're at a loss, as far as our elders and how we were raised. Grandma and grandpa said, boo, it was over. There was no if. There
No,
was no
there
if,
wasn't.
ands, and if there was a but, it was either one of them
Your
kids that was
your
the
butt.
butt it was going to get.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
I
it.
got a I got a question for y'all. How long? And again, I'm not just talking about Facebook, not just talking about Instagram. I'm talking about what's that bullshit before MySpace and all this stuff.
MySpace,
How long ago that was considered social?
AOL.
Yeah, all of that is considered. Maybe it was the beginning of social media. How long has that been in existence? Are we saying over 20 years, 30 years, something like that, roughly?
MySpace.
About
Has to
since
be.
about
Has to be.
2000. About 2000 is when it came out.
Yeah, so
So if it's 2000,
about
so it's
20 years.
almost 30 years, pretty
Right.
much. Because we talking about if you talk about 2000 and it's
Yep.
2026, so we talking about close to almost 30 years. Okay,
Right.
that's a long time, and
Yeah.
it's sad that between that 25, 26 year gap, how we regressed or whatnot.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying? My thing, Reggie had a great point. You had kids having kids. You
mm,
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're basically the competition of their own children and whatnot to get more
Hmm.
likes, to get more views, whatever. Okay, it's become this society it's become a clickbait society now.
Yes. Please spread that word.
You know what I'm saying? It's a damn shame. It really is. It's fucked up because
mm,
again, you can't. You're not even leaving your house with respect. So you get on the streets and
mm.
you get on social media and you're doing the dumbest trending
I
uh
know. Eating Tide Pods.
it's ridiculous. It's
But how
ridiculous.
does
Well,
Mm-mm.
how does the
Can I say
police
something?
change that? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Ro.
So you're talking about respect, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you look at the country, who's in charge?
Don
Well,
DJT.
No, no, not, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about societal. Who's in charge?
a court of public opinion.
You looking
How's
at
it?
the majority. Who's the majority in the country? So
Oh,
it's,
Republicans right now.
no,
no,
he's
I'm not.
talking about color.
Forget
He's talking
politics.
Forget.
about
Forget
color.
politics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm
when you're
sorry. I'm
looking at
sorry.
the
A
country,
little
right?
slow right now.
The people who are in charge, whatever you want to call in charge, stuff like that. If you look at historically, have they ever shown those beneath them respect?
No.
No.
You've seen it in the movies, you've seen it in TV, you saw it in sports, you saw it in politics, all across the board. So the narrative is now, to put this in context, if you're around your parents, if I'm hanging around my mom and she likes to cook, it's a learned behavior. If my dad likes to work on his car and I
Mhm.
like working on it's a learned behavior. So if you got these people underneath the ruling class who shows no one respect and it's ingrained after generation after generation after
Right.
generation, then how are you supposed to have respect when you were never given respect in the
Mm.
first place?
Right.
True.
So
This is the thing
how
that
do you
people
change
let me
that?
finish. Let me finish real quick.
Hold
I'm
on. Hold
sorry.
on.
Because and this is the problem. Everyone talks about we gotta have this conversation about this, and that. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen because they picked the wrong individual. You can't have this conversation with me or Hollip or something like that
Hmm.
because we're cut right through the bullshit.
Right.
If you are
Right.
in control of a society and you don't respect the people within your society, even though you're in control and you don't show them the same modicum of respect for humanity, and then they're learning this over and over, generation after
Mm.
generation, how is there going to be respect? There is none. And if you look
Mm.
at that, you talk about the most peaceful man of the 20th, most peaceful man of the 20th century. How much respect did he get? He got respect, got none. And what happened? He got shot standing on the balcony. So you fast forward to now, and even
Mhm.
that, you can pick whoever it is, stuff like that. You got individuals saying all types of crazy shit, arguing about religion, the Pope, this, that, stuff like that.
Right.
It's a society that does not. If respect is supposed to be taken. If I have power, you respect me. You don't have power, so you don't deserve respect. You're beneath my notice,
Hmm.
and this is the
Mm.
problem. If you're
Wow.
if your generation, I remember talking to my grandparents, my mom, and stuff like this, and this is where we split. My parents and everything, especially changed since my parents died because now
I'm
I don't have to.
sorry.
I'm not pretending to be. Well,
Mhm.
my mom, oh, you got to be uh, more patient. Fuck patient. Done with being
Yeah.
Hmm.
patient. because the people who I admired, well, they've been shot, murdered, stuff like that. So whatever. Fuck patience. Call it what it is. So you're looking at the society, and then it's annoying. So it changes how your thought process. My parents used to tell me all the time, you got to do this, and that, work just hard, stuff like that. Why do I have to work triply as hard as someone else?
Right.
But I'm doing the same fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the case.
Can I say
it's
something?
passed down from generation. That's a form of mental trauma passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation. And now you look at it right now. So you look at generations right now. So you're talking about these kids, and we'll just use urban area kids, black kids, whatever. So look at the generation. So you got generations, no respect. You had drugs thrown into the community, admitted, it's been admitted and proven. Nothing's remedied about it. You got a problem in this country. I don't have a problem with people buying guns legally, but you have a problem with illegal guns. Are they doing anything to stop that? No. You had jobs that used to be in the inner city. There used to be jobs, factories in New York, in Jersey City, in Newark, in Camden, all these urban areas. They moved them out. And then, like I said, you moved something else in. So you didn't respect the people there enough to keep the jobs in that community. You took them from somewhere else, and then you create an environment where dog eat dog. There's no respect. I'm gonna get my respect at the end of a gun. I'm gonna get my respect by dehumanizing you. I'm gonna get my respect by whatever it is. And none of this is ever gonna be addressed. And you can tap dance around this with whoever, the NAACP, conservatives, all another. Come to stop the bullshit.
Right.
Period. I'm not worried. If you think that it's gonna be solved politically on either side, you're dreaming. It's not gonna happen.
Nope.
You got a bunch of wealthy people taking money. I mean,
1%.
Whoever, pick and choose. Corporations, this group, specialist group, stuff like that. They're not in the job of solving people's problems. And the ones who do want to do something, what happens? They do their 2 years, and then they primary their asses, then they get them out of there.
It's all manipulation.
It's not an opinion. It's just an observation.
It's all manipulation. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
So
anyway,
I'm not affected by it.
And to everything Ronan just said, but all of that being said, do we still bypass the individual responsibility of raising their children? Not to discourage or disparage anything Ronan said.
Right.
This is like Ronan said. This is my opinion. How many times have we had this conversation? Are the parents to blame? Who the fuck else can be to blame in a household? I'm not talking about a worldwide society. We started this by talking about parents, individualism. If you ain't got the balls to tell your child what to do and what not to do, go on and blame anything else. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when they fail, who you gonna blame? You gonna blame society? You gonna blame this, that, and the other thing? But you simply didn't want to listen. Quick story. My nephew, 16 years old. Uncle Dom, I don't like school no more. All right. I don't think I want to go no more. All right. I'm thinking about quitting. All right. But let me explain.
Oh, I think you lost your mic.
I can't hear you, Dom.
You gotta go in and out. You gotta go in and out again. Log in and out, Dom, if you can hear. Let me see if I can text him. And while that's going on, the bishop has joined the forum. Thank you, sir, for joining us tonight. Hope all is well with you, brother.
Bishop, what's the score?
Oh, there he goes.
I hear
74 to 71. Phillies up. 74-71.
Phillies up. I don't know if you heard me. I haven't even turned the game on yet. I went from cutting the grass to watering the grass.
Bishop, what channel is it on?
It's on ESPN.
Yeah, it's on ESPN.
Yeah, third quarter, 74-71. Philly up by 3. Philly up by 3.
Bishop, I haven't seen you in a minute. If the Knicks win tonight, I am blamed.
What?
He went out again.
Your mic is going. Dom, your mic is going in and out.
If the Knicks lose.
Also, hold on. Let me introduce. Gentlemen, hold on. We got Steve from Bleed Blue Shows on with us. Thank you, Steve, for your support. Appreciate you being on. He's got his mic on mute, so I don't know if he's going to join. He's just probably just listening
There
and
he is.
providing support.
You can only get it's the Knicks, man. You only going to get a quarter out of me. So I saw you guys were talking about something. What was the context? What are y'all talking about? Because I didn't see the topic. What was the topic? I agree with Dom said, but I don't got the context. What y'all talking about?
The content is the whole respect of the younger generation or whatnot. The parents taking responsibility for not having their kids having respect, leaving their house or whatnot. It's not being taught by this generation. It's kids having kids, all that type of talk, Steve.
Right.
Are the parents responsible, Steve?
Of course. what are we talking about? Of course they're responsible.
Well, but not here. Apparently in Bridgeport, not here.
How so?
Because we have generations of people living on welfare and think it's okay to keep taking welfare. And I'm like I really just.
Well, that's a different topic. That's different than what you guys were just talking about. Respect. That's a value thing.
No, but it is. But what I was saying is. I guess my original topic, we're changing topics here.
Of course,
was how this generation they just don't get it with how to be respectful to police and to people of authority. Like, if you're eating Tide Pods and doing stupid stuff on TikTok, maybe put it down and read a book. Let me just say this. Oh, go ahead, Bishop.
I mean, it all goes back to the parents at the end of the day. No matter how you slice and dice this shit. Go ahead, R. Jones.
No, let me tell you something. Here's the thing. We also started talking about like the this one police captain in Bridgeport, Connecticut, a black captain, should I say, being accused of abusing his powers with white officers. And basically, like I said, in my opinion, is going to be unpopular. Listen, after years of my black people going through years of suffering at the hands of white officers, if the situation is reversed, well, you know what? Now you know what it feels like. Right. Good for him. I'm sorry.
The oxymoron here is black officers have been at the mercy of the white police captains and peers throughout the history. And now, because you have a black captain that you have to answer to and is probably holding you accountable, you want to say he's abusing his power. It's like,
exactly.
You basically describing the whole police force.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but
First of all, this is far from Mike Trout and our parents responsible for raising their children. I know where we're going with it, but hey, exactly. Mike Trout, see how he raises his children. I thought that was the conversation, but
I know we started with something happening with the Knicks.
That's right. Let me get back on track. This is what happens. Let me get back on track. We're gonna stop talking about that, and then we're gonna get into the Mike Trout of the Angels is seeing his return to his yearly MVP candidacy. Self right now, and it's due to obviously his training. Yeah, I think he's leading the league in home runs, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
so what is?
I thought it was Judge and somebody else.
Well, Judge was leading it. He was leading the home run. Mike Trout is having a strong season.
Yeah,
so I can speak on it if you want, because I follow all the baseball.
Speak on it. Shit.
Dom does too.
I mean, well, Mike Trout is a Hall of Fame caliber type player, and he may not get in because of his, his injuries and that.
Right.
But he's always had the talent. Mm-hmm. He was the best player for a long time on the Angels until Ohtani showed up. But outside of that, Mike Trout has always been that guy. The only hate I have for him, he's from South Philadelphia or New Jersey or whatever. He's everything Philly. So that's the only thing. Right. Oh, okay, on the shore, on the Parkway, basically.
Wait,
So,
what's the matter with New Jersey?
They're not New York.
well, he's all he roots for all Philly teams, and whatever. That's just a fan level type shit. The point is, he's just great. Yeah. So if he's having like some sort of breakthrough or resurgence or whatever, it's not surprising. But remember, baseball is 162 games, and the averages always plays out. So if he keeps it up through 162 games, he would have earned it. Anybody can have a hot 1 month or 2 month start.
Right.
But can you get it through July? Can you get it through August? When you have those injuries and you're not reporting it on the injury report, can you keep it up then? So it's going to be more of a wait and see after 162 if he keeps up the same consistency. And I'll end there. That's all.
The one thing I can say, first of all, he's fourth in home runs.
10. Right.
And he got 22 RBIs. Like the Steve says, I ain't gonna look it up. We're probably a third of the way through, close to a third of the way through.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the one thing I could give him credit for, a guy that has been off injured, he's still playing center field.
Exactly.
It ain't like, oh shit, we got to move that designated hitter routine. I got to give. I always thought, come on, guys, it was probably 7-8 years ago. He was the best player in baseball for a few years, not just one little stretch.
No,
he was the best player in baseball for a little while, offensively, defensively, speed, arm, hitting, power.
Dom, he was a 5'2" player, Dom.
Yes.
5'2".
And he was one of them. Again, you always got to pick those like non-Nick, non-Yankee. There's that one guy that I don't care what team I root for. I gotta be honest, man. This guy's like killing. He was the best player in baseball. So
hey Dom, I got a question. Are you watching the Yankee game right now?
I'm sitting out here with y'all.
Exactly.
spinning my damn wheels. But
damn, Tom.
But no, I should have.
Hold on.
Again, Reg. I came late to the ball game. Wow, the Yankees are getting smoked.
I know.
Jesus.
That's why she brought it up. Mm-hmm.
That's why she told my man.
Yeah, trying to get you live.
I watch them all the time. I have the MLB ticket. I watch the Yankees all the time, and that's why to me this is the hardest time of the year. NBA playoffs, baseball.
Right, baseball.
Because I ain't one of those guys that say it's early because it gets late quick. So while we're saying, oh, it's early. Next thing you know, we're halfway through the season. Basketball is over. Somebody's watching the WNBA.
Aaron Judge is hitting right now. Yeah. Aaron Judge is hitting right now.
Hold on, Ev.
Yeah, so I get kind of torn right now at this time of year because I'm a baseball fan.
Of course.
I like the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan. I am not an NBA fan. I say this shit 100 times. I know it sounds corny. I'm just really not an NBA fan. And by the looks of things, this flopping and all of this bullshit, it's getting hard to watch, guys. And I said this during the year too, so it's not like I'm saying this shit now in the playoffs. It's getting a little out of hand. And I got again, who do you blame? The parents, or you gotta blame the refs? This shit it's to the point where
blame the parents.
And blame their parents, exactly. If Commissioner Bobblehead can't step up and say, let's fix this shit like he did last year, guys. Remember? Halfway through the season, he told the refs to swallow the whistle because the games were dragging on and all of this shit. And then he lets the stuff go, and here we are now. You can't watch it, or you can't wake up in the morning, guys, because I can't watch every game. Come on, right. But you can't wake up. You can't never wake up and see a highlight of somebody complaining about this guy throwing his body in the air, and wow, it's rough. Trust me, God bless the Knicks, because if the Knicks weren't in the playoffs, I wouldn't be watching the NBA.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Is the Mets season over?
Just about, but Dave ain't here, so we'll let that go.
Right.
I was just asking.
Dom, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you
for a friend.
Dom, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
If George Sr., if Steinbrenner was still alive and he was still the owner of the Yanks, and Trout's contract expires in 3 years, would he be a Yankee while Stanton's on his way out with the backloaded contract he has now? You think Trout would be a Yankee?
Trout would have been a Yankee 6 years ago if George Steinbrenner was still alive.
Okay.
He would have been, again, we had this conversation too are Bishop. Remember the 10-year contract, the 11-year contract?
Mm-hmm.
Remember baseball said, we got to pump our brakes on that. But I bet he would have been that guy that Steinbrenner would have gave a 12-year contract,
He would have.
15-year contract.
He would have.
Whatever it took, he'd have been a Yankee years ago. Matter of fact, Steve, I always said that we've gotten to the point. I'm not going to say we can't say spoiled no more because we haven't won in 17 years. This will be the 17th season since we won a World Series. So we can't say we're spoiled. We can't say we're those Yankees, Steve. We're good. Don't get me wrong. We're a contender, a playoff berth every year. Don't get me wrong. But we're not those. As a Yankee fan, too, we're not those Yankees no more, man.
Right.
We might be in the American League, but even that is starting to, catch up. So,
Steve.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. If Steinbrenner, Trout would have been a free agent once. That would have been it. That would have
been it. But I think
never been a free agent again.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he asked if once Trout's contract expired, you said 3 years from now?
Yeah, 2030, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll be how old?
2030.
30-something years old.
He's mid-30s, like mid-30s.
Yeah.
He's 34 years old. So we're talking about he's 34 years old right now. He's 34. So we're talking about 3 years now, him being 37. I say even if George was alive at 37, I don't think
he'd still go after him.
You're probably right. I don't think it'd be a wise move, but okay.
He'd be the DH. And I have nothing against.
That's possible. I can see that.
Right.
If you can sign Goldschmidt, you can sign Trout. I mean, you can sign Paul Goldschmidt in the Cardinals. Right. You can definitely sign Trout for a DH.
And again, I have nothing against Stanton. I think the injuries are starting to catch up with him, and he'll give you that 120 mile per hour, 450-foot home run. But again, I like Stanton. But if there was a toss up let's say they were both 37 in 3 years, I'll let y'all answer the question. Who y'all gonna sign?
I'd probably take Trout. I'm not going front. I ain't going front. Okay. I ain't going front.
But I can't take nothing away from him, guys. He's having a good season. He's coming back, and I just love watching him play. He's that shit. Steve, I told Steve about, like in the NBA. Since I had league pass at 9:30, normally the Knicks games are over. I used to always jump and watch the Denver Nuggets. I used to like the Nuggets, so I want to watch the Nuggets. In baseball, like when the Yankees were over and the Angels are playing at home, 10 o'clock, I would put their game on until I fell asleep. And then Trout got hurt, and it was like, man.
We're so used to watching.
Yeah, I could bypass that. Yes, sir.
Dom, when is the next Nuggets game?
next year. I mean, I'm using that as an example, Bishop, of how
I know you open the door.
Right,
you open the door.
Well, right, no, I know. But if even with the Nuggets, Bishop, I hate to say this, at my age, I put the Nuggets game on at 9:30. If I get to halftime, I'm good. It's just like when I used to watch the Angels, which was weird because I hate. Y'all heard me say this a million times. I hate everything about California.
Right.
But I just wanted to see Mike Trout, and again by the fourth inning, I'm like, wake up, shit. The little things going across the screen. Thank you for watching. I'm like, God, but I just did it out of liking Mike Trout. I mean, think about it. At 10:30 at night, West Coast, unless you like the Dodgers, which I'm never gonna watch them. Shit, I just figured let me watch Mike Trout. But I will say this, guys. I think the Yankees and the Mets, so baseball is on the tap for the night. We got to give the Yankees pitching credit. And I told y'all guys when the season started, I think the Yankee pitching staff is going to surprise quite a few people.
Don't they have calls
that was never the issue, Don. The issue was they got situational hitting, man.
Right.
And they got exactly.
Always going to be their issue.
And they got Rodon coming back to the rotation.
And Cole, I'll tell you what, guys, if we're talking baseball in the Yankees, the guy I had the most faith in and was like, man, this guy's going to be that one extra punch was Gil, however the hell you say his name.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was going to be that dark horse.
Right.
He's going to be that, like, maybe fifth or spot starter. And this guy, man, I'm not giving up on him. He's still
You
young.
shouldn't. I don't think you should.
Right. I just think right now, and especially when these guys come back, I mean, we got what 3 guys right now that are 4-0, 4-1, 5-0, and then when we get Rodon and Cole back, where does he fit in? And you're not pitching well.
Middle relief, Don. That's the answer.
Yeah,
Middle relief.
I was getting ready to say, Steve, this guy may have to change, but then again, he got to get out of Wilkes-Barre now. He's not even in the Bronx no more. He's in Wilkes-Barre.
Right.
So
he's got more help. We need more help with Tim Hill, like anybody before Bednar, right? So add a Hill, put him in some Jabba Chamberlain, makes him with the middle relief, and then we're all set at that point because the middle relief, as long as you could get from the starters to Bednar to close games, we have a complete lineup of pitchers from starters to closer. If you move Louis Hill, however you want to say his name, to middle, because we're loaded at starting pitchers. And, he'll come in if guys get hurt, like Rodon and Schittler and Freed. Those guys. These guys are number one. These guys are aces. Yeah. So Hill's not going to get any starter. He gets spots out here and there, but he's probably more effective in middle relief, giving you 2 to 3 innings to set up the closers. To your lefty specialist. Any guy who comes into the 8th to get it to Bernard in the 9th. So the Yankee pitching stack, I love it. It's the hitting that's always been the issue since we last.
I will say this, Steve. I hate the name Jabba Chamberlain. I could have swore Jabba Chamberlain. I could have swore he saw Brian Cashman cheating on his wife or some shit that this guy still had a job. I don't because we gave this guy.
I can't with you, Dom. Oh my God.
We gave this guy opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Maybe it was just me, where every time I heard his name, I was like, this mother, how does he still have a job? But
at that time, Don, they used to throw him between bullpen and starter. Like it kind of it's for a pitcher. That's difficult at that level.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, I get it. But my only contention is, Steve, we gave this dude so many chances. Sort of like what's his name? He was another starting pitcher we had, and we kept bouncing him around, bouncing him in, bouncing him out. I forgot his name. But every time I hear the name Jabba Chamberlain, the first thing I think of is him beating the bugs off his face in that game. I forgot where it was at. But then I kept thinking, this guy, man, what
Cleveland.
Cleveland. I'm like, what does this guy know? He caught somebody in the Yankee organization cheating, stealing, something.
But why do you say that, though? I don't understand why you're saying that, though. Why are you saying that?
Because they should have cut him a long time ago, Steve. Again, we gave him opportunity from starter to mid-reliever to this, to that, and he never panned out.
Yeah, but Dom, you got to understand, just like Steve just said, bro. He's going from being a reliever to a starter to middle. Come on.
I get it. That's why I'm saying. I'm not saying it to disparage anything y'all are saying. I'm just saying how I felt. We gave him a chance at this, and this. And he didn't pan out in this, and this.
But that's not how it worked, Dom.
On to his ass. I mean,
Dom, the reason why they were flipping him between starter and middle relief at that time is because the Yankees didn't have such sufficient starters and middle relief at the time. He got to play both roles.
Right. I get it, Steve. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying me. Mm-hmm. I can't see giving a guy that many chances. And here's what kills me about Major League Baseball. You got this minor league system. And it's a rare occasion that, okay, Chamberlain ain't doing good. Let's go down to Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. What are these guys doing? This is AAA ball, man. We got nobody in AAA ball that could come in and fill the role of this guy who we gave chance after chance. We could have went down to Wilkes-Barre and said, hey, Mr. Bishop, how about you come up? We give you a shot. Right. That was my only contention with Jabba Chamberlain. So, I mean, God bless him. He held on to a job for a while. And I don't know. To this day, I just don't. Hearing his name is like hearing Charles Smith.
Man.
I just can't feel it, guys. I'm sorry. But that being said, the Yankees scored a run. Jesus.
All good.
Who was pitching?
Okay, let me ask you this, Don. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Think of somebody like John Smoltz. When you think of John Smoltz, do you think of him as a starter or a closer? And that's a legit question I'm asking.
Right. I would say a closer because I think
It's
So he
funny
had
you say
great-
that because I think of him as a starter who became a great closer.
Right. I was going to say, Steve, he had great success
Exactly.
as a starter. He was like that generation of Dennis Eckersley. Dennis Eckersley was a hell of a starting pitcher. Goes to the bullpen, becomes one of the best relievers in baseball. Smoltz does the same thing. The only thing that I think helped Smoltz was, one, he was on Atlanta, probably the best team in the 90s to only win one World Series.
Right.
But he was on a great pitching staff.
Yes,
So
he
you're
was.
right. He could have been a starter. He could have been a spot reliever. He could have been a closer on that staff they had. And guess what? Probably other than Smoltz, wasn't nobody on Atlanta throwing 75 miles an hour. I mean,
But that's the point, Don. That's exactly the point what I'm saying about Jabba. Because Smoltz was on a loaded staff at the time with Glavine, Maddox, Avery. In his earlier years, he was afforded the ability. He could be a fourth starter. But when they needed relief help, when they got to the mid-90s Braves teams with Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, and all those guys, and then Mark Wohlers came onto the team, they were asking, say, okay, we need more relief. And if Jabba was playing on the Yankees today on this roster, of course he will be a middle relief guy with this loaded starters we got. So sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. That's what I'm saying. It's not easy.
Yeah, of course.
Dom,
I mean,
can I answer your question?
Yes, ma'am.
For the Yankees, where'd it go? Will Warren is pitching, and for the Rangers, I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Let me see, Nathan Eovaldi.
Nathan Eovaldi. She's talking about Eovaldi.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Another former Yankee.
But this, exactly. But this is how topsy-turvy baseball is. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna look it up while y'all are staring at me. Warren came into the game 4-0 with a 2.39 ERA. He was that third wheel I was trying to think of a minute ago with Schlittler, whatever the hell his name is. Schlittler, yeah.
Who was the other guy? Oh my God, Knipple.
Yeah.
That's basketball.
I forgot about this guy.
I know.
He was that third wheel who, again, whether he got bombed tonight, I know they took him out already, but again, 4-0 with a 2-point-something ERA, and that sounds corny. Back in the days, a 2.39 ERA would get you a high. Nowadays, if you're anywhere under 3 or even at 3, you're considered,
Stop.
Oh, wow. Dang.
You're considered Greg Maddux and shit.
Exactly. You're considered an ace.
The guy has been pitching his ass off so far this year. And I guess today, it's funny. I think the Yankees had a 4 or 5 game winning streak. And the last team they lost to was Texas in Texas. The Yankees took the series, but they lost the last game in Texas.
Hit his foot.
And now Texas is, beating them again. That game on national TV.
This is on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I can give you my deets if you want to watch it.
No, I have the MLB ticket. I have every damn streaming
but
network.
You got to see the last pitch. The ball hit Evaldi's foot. That looked like it hurt.
And like Steve said, he was a Yankee. I mean, so it's baseball. They're long seasons, and you got a long way to go.
Hey Dom, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
There's no more basketball on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Them motherfuckers.
Do you want me to send you my information, Reggie, so you can watch it?
Oh no. No. I was wondering if a certain person's season was over.
First of all, Miss Evelyn. Miss Evelyn, you're in violation of Amazon policy when you are advertising.
Why did I know Bishop was going to say something?
I'm not.
It wouldn't work for him anyways. He's too far away.
No, I was going to say, they have state. It's like, they're gonna send you a notification saying somebody's trying to log into your account.
Yeah,
I know what your
That's okay.
I know what your password is. I know what your password is.
That's okay. Oh gosh, really?
For one reason and one reason only.
That's okay. I'm moving to Charlotte soon, so I don't care.
I know what your password is. I know what your password is. Knip
Well,
it.
thank you.
Richard.
You know what's weird, Bishop? Since Reggie
Yeah.
brought that up, you remember the text I sent y'all in the group chat that I heard somebody on Twitter or something complaining. Oh, you know, the first round of the playoffs used to be the local teams announcers, and
Ooh.
I'm like, yo, Amazon done pays $74 billion for this
Right.
shit.
They get whoever they want.
You think they give a damn about what you thought you were gonna
Bishop,
get?
you're funny.
The only thing I don't like, guys, is a couple of games ago, you can't have a game start at 7 and then a game at 8.
I hate that. I hate that.
I think that's pushing the envelope. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit if you're streaming or showing it on a major network. I just think I can't remember that ever happening before, guys.
I can't stand it.
Honestly, it probably
As long as
did.
they show Mission Rooks, they can do whatever they want.
And I told y'all, between Amazon Prime, Disney, and I think it was ABC or Peacock, NBC and
Peacock. Right.
they're up to like $144 billion. I'll ask this question, guys. Since y'all keep saying, Dom, can I ask you a question? I'll ask y'all a question. How's that money been spent so far? Are we liking the product, or?
Can I answer that before I jump off, Dom?
Yeah,
I actually
yes,
like
sir.
the TV package, the TV production this year than what was last year. Meaning Amazon Prime and NBC over TNT and ESPN last year. I know ESPN is here. I'm not a big fan of ESPN production, but I do like the Prime and I love the NBC production.
Yes.
I love it. So I would take this year's over last year for sure.
Yes, sir.
And,
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I got to jump off because the Knicks are
All right, brother.
close game for quarter. And,
Yes, sir.
I'm getting fidgety over here. All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother.
So what do
Thanks,
you
Steve.
guys think? Y'all like the?
So I
mean,
think
got
TNT.
Let me stop because I got to put a disclaimer out for Reggie. Yes, I know I like Taylor Rooks, but I'm talking about the production, guys. I ain't talking about Taylor Rooks right now.
No, I think TNT and ESPN they got a little lazy.
Yes,
Because they got a little lazy and they weren't. I think the new product is like a fresher outlook. You got different voices, so I kind of like enjoy when Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
I enjoy his analysis.
Right.
I enjoy Udonis Haslem. It adds a little spike because Udonis Haslem is coming from a era where it's kind of like, it's a man's game. So I like their outlook on things. Sometimes it's a little, when they get some of them other dudes on there, I'm like, yeah, why is they on it? Why is this person on here? They don't add any value, but I didn't realize how hilarious Blake Griffin is. I knew he was doing the stand. He is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, he is hilarious.
You know what I tried last night, Art?
What's that?
I tried. I don't know what they call it. There's a different, like you can hit a different. I'll watch it this way, where they had the player's name. No, where they had the player's name as he was moving. And
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah.
Going.
I forgot what that's called.
It looked cool. Yeah, me too. It looked cool, but I said, how do I get out of this shit, man?
Exactly.
It's like hockey. They do that in hockey because they're moving so fast, and it's hard to keep up with the puck.
Dude, I see that shit, and just like you said, I want to click on it. It wasn't try it, but I'm like, well, how the hell am I gonna get out this? They need to just they give some solid instructions on that.
The back button. The back button. That's how you get out of it.
But then it'll take me to the original screen or whatnot, and I gotta log back in and shit. It's ridiculous, man.
Just think, Art. Took us almost.
Well, you actually have to move your thumb an extra thumb.
Yeah, right.
You gotta press your thumb. Wow.
You don't understand. That's a lot to ask. That's a lot to ask right there. You don't understand.
You know what's embarrassing, Art? It took us almost a whole season to
figure
figure
that
out
out.
the multi-view shit.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, I see this thing last night, and the first thing I thought of, boy, tell me Ari ain't watching this shit.
Nope.
Because I don't know how to get out of it. And now Reggie says just hit the back button. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I ended up getting all the way out of Amazon. I went
closed caption.
Amazon.
Closed caption for the game. Go on that side.
Maybe that's what it was. But
It's
you
dirty
still
over
had
there.
the announcers, Bishop. You still had the announcers talking. But they had the player's name. As soon as he got the ball, they had his name above him. Then they had the name of the other guys. It was like, I don't know if y'all ever watch hockey. They do that in hockey a lot, where they show you the guy, and they illuminate the talk and all of this. I can feel it in hockey because that shit's moving fast, guys, and that puck is awfully little.
Was it like NBA 2K?
Yeah.
Well, guess what, Dom? They're gonna have it again probably at some point during this.
I'll never
playoff.
touch that button again.
No, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna report it to you. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot.
No. Make sure you have IT on the line.
Oh gosh! Oh
I
no!
dug the multi.
I can't.
Once I caught on to it,
right?
That was pretty cool. But that name and the line and the ball,
I liked it.
Like Reggie said, it looked like I was playing a video game.
Right? Exactly.
The ball going up, the line following the ball. I'm like, no, man. And again, me being not as technical savvy as I used to be, I'm looking at my remote like my remote's gonna talk to me. Dom, left button. I got a trick for that. I'm just gonna get out of Amazon. Boom. I come back and I saw that big bold thing. I forgot what it said, but I saw this big bold thing. I said, don't touch that.
Yeah.
Back out.
Abort.
Exactly. I forgot what that shit was called too.
Don't touch that big box. And I ended up watching the game. But I will say this, like to Bishop's point, I got kind of sick of ESPN and TNT, especially TNT. Because there were those that were saying, these guys spend more time bashing these players. And it's kind of hurting the product. I mean, so it was time. I just was pissed off that ESPN, the other shit show, brought this shit show back in the fold instead of them saying, like we said, Bishop likes Blake Griffin, and then you got NBC. And remember what I told y'all before the start? NBC was going to do that throwback shit with the way they produced it and managed it, and the but did you look? Here comes ESPN bringing these guys in. So now Malika Andrews and those that have carried the NBA on ESPN all year, now they got to play backup. I wasn't feeling that. So man, I like what they're doing, but it takes something to get used to, man. That like I still have League Pass during the season, so I could watch the Knicks and other teams. But the streaming thing, I guess that's going to take a minute.
Right.
But again, guys, for $144 billion, shit, the NBA don't give two shits about ratings no more. This shit has been paid in full. Let's enjoy it.
That's it.
Yeah. Think about that, guy. It's all streaming. This shit is paid in advance. So the NBA ain't losing. I'll tell you that. I don't know how. I'm not that smart. I don't know how Amazon and Peacock and all them, how they base how well they're doing financially. And one paying $70-something billion. What's your payback? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't. We know how the old system was, guys.
Exactly.
Me and Bishop watch the game on ESPN. We're part of the ratings, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how they do it with the streaming stuff, guys. Serious. I mean, it's like The Wire, not to switch gears. People, politicians, everybody and their mother after season 3 wanted The Wire off the air. HBO said no. And you know why HBO could say that?
That show was great.
Yeah, you know why HBO was able to say that, right? Because they're not working on, they need ads. They don't need advertisements to keep this network and this show running. It's paid, It's already paid up. It's paid in full. HBO got subscribers. They don't need commercials. And you're right, Reggie. It ended up being the greatest series probably known to man. Yeah.
Wow.
So there was the beginning, I guess, of this, pay as you watch. We don't care what you say, R. We don't.
No, you're right. You're right.
You can't threaten me. What are you gonna do? You gonna take my sponsorship away from me? They already paid me. They're not
exactly.
Sponsors. They're called clients. They're called subscribers. So you ain't gonna stop me from getting HBO.
No.
They're gonna turn around and take Miss Rooks off the air. That's
Why?
punishment. That's punishment.
Don't say that.
That's punishment for me.
I'll stop watching Amazon, man.
There you go.
But why would they do that though?
Nah, I think Reggie's joking.
I was joking.
You know what?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Reggie. I'm a little not with it right now.
It's all good. It's all good.
We can't stop. We can't. I mean, I'm guilty as party of it, but we can't. I think I showed y'all. We can't just look at her looks. This lady has paid her dues. She has started from the ground up.
Why not? Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay, can I interject on that real quick? I just want to say something. Okay, just real quick. G-rated, but can men listen? I know ours doing it on purpose, but can men stop basing their relationships on how good the intimacy is? Because
no.
what do you mean no?
She ain't even finished, Bishop.
I know. I know. Listen, if you
No
base
one
your
answer.
oh my God, if you base your relationship on how good the sex is, it's not going to last. I'm sorry. Okay, but
mind your business. Mind your business.
I can't. I'm done with you.
It helps
I'm
us look
going.
past the shortcomings.
Well, that's like saying. That's like what came first. What came first, Bishop? The chicken or the egg?
Exactly.
I can't. I'm just saying. I'm attracted to intelligence myself. I mean, but if you're stupid, just stay away from me.
Well. Yeah, you might want to cut all of us off. Shit. We're as jacked up as they come. Shit.
No.
Ain't you been watching us for a few months?
No, you guys, I'm telling you, that's why I relate because you're smart and smart people make me feel smarter. I'm sorry.
Damn, you must be a genius messing with us. we got to test your IQ after this.
Jesus.
Me and Bishop gonna meet you at the train station in Charlotte and give you an IQ test.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that.
The only reason why she still comes on is because she likes when we say knipple. That's the reason why she.
Yeah.
Why? His name, we're gonna call him Ken. Ken.
No.
Not anything else.
Kneppel.
Exactly.
Yeah, leave him alone. You know what? Not for nothing. Maybe I'm in the lone survivor here, but I thought he was rookie of the year.
No doubt.
Yeah. His points, his play meant something. They were just padding this kid's stats, this Cooper flag. Plus, how many games did he sit out? Then all of a sudden, he's going to try to, come on, man. You were shooting whenever the hell you wanted.
Yeah.
This
Carmelo LeBron.
Yeah, come on, man.
Well, you got to know, you got to think. So they were making comparisons for Cooper flag to LeBron,
which I hate.
He got into the league when he got into the league, and then the fact that he led his team in scoring and in rebounds. It's like, yeah, because you don't have anybody else.
Exactly.
And it's like if you get empty calories, like it's like, yeah, you scored 50 points. Because they're like, yo, if the rookie is going to score all those points, right? If he's going to score all of these points, and they still going to lose by 30 points, it's like, yo, what do we care? What do we care?
Right.
What do we care? Let him score. Nobody else is shooting. It's taking him a lot longer to score, so he's killing the flow of the game, but he's scoring a lot of points. It's like it was empty calories, but they had ordained that he was going to be the rookie of the year regardless. They would have figured out something.
He came in third. If I was voting, he came in third.
Well, who would you put above him, Dom?
Edgecombe.
Okay.
His again, guys. We always talk about this. Some of us, where people get on their high or like, Shea Gildress, SGA, whatever the hell his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his team had the best record. I started doing the research. Who was the last MVP? His team had the best record. So let's stop picking and choosing. But in this case, it was just so apparent. Like Kneppel and Edgecombe. If them two wasn't on their teams, would they have been a playoff team?
Well, Edgecombe is on the playoff team.
That's what I'm saying. If they weren't on that team, would they be a playoff team? Maybe Philly. They might have, but
yeah, definitely Philly.
But what I'm getting at, guys, is you can't tell me that they didn't have an impact on that team winning. Whether it was a small impact, a large impact, they had an impact. This guy had an impact on their losing because, like Bishop said, he'll score 42, but y'all lost by 30. Really? Come on, man. I don't know how they do this no more, guys. And again, the NBA has zero transparency. Like, we don't know if Bishop voted for him. We don't know if R voted for him. They keep this shit
don't
like
know.
it's like it's national security.
Yeah, there's no transparency, right?
Yeah, come on now. But like Bishop said, they had this guy winning Rookie of the Year when he was still shooting foul shots in Duke. So, nah. And guess what?
It was a hype machine.
Teammate.
It was a hype machine.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, Bishop wasn't Kneppel on that Duke team.
Yeah. And he took a second seat to Flag because everything was revolving around Flag, but he was the more consistent of the two.
Yes.
He was the more consistent of the two. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like he didn't win Rookie of the Year, but he showed that, you know what, I belong here.
Yeah,
I belong here.
Yes,
I belong here.
And that's the great thing about living in the South. We don't just say, "Oh, this guy did this." We see every ACC game. We see every Hornet game. So, and they like I'm just picking sides because I don't like Cooper Flag. I'm picking sides because I think this kid was better. Or I'll say this: he had a better year, and his year helped Charlotte get into play in, playoff, whatever you want to call it. But you know what, guys? I think after, what did they say? After like 46, 48 games, Charlotte damn near had the best record in basketball.
Reggie, I have a question. Can you hear me? I just want to ask. It's pouring in New York right now. Are you watching the game? There's
Negative.
There's like 12 people in the stands.
And they're still playing?
Yeah, they're playing.
It's like 12.
No, it's not.
We gotta
No,
get
it's
this
not.
game in.
No, it's not. No, it's
be,
not.
It must be awfully warm in New York.
No,
it's pouring.
Wait, hold on. She's exaggerating right now. That's crazy because it is not.
Look at it. Everybody's leaving. Yes, it is. I'm watching it.
It's raining, but there's more than 12 people in the damn arena. Stop that. Stop that. Ain't nobody going. Nobody going nowhere.
Where are they playing at? In the Barclays?
Yeah, no, at the Garden.
It's boring. No, it's outside. No, it's outside.
He's talking about the watch party. That's outside the Garden.
You're not paying attention. I don't think it's out unless it's pouring inside Madison Square Garden.
Which it is not. You talking about that watch party? I know. I go by there sometimes. I see them out there. They out there. Knicks fans are out there. They out there.
You need to turn on Amazon Prime because it's pouring and everybody's getting rained on. So I don't know what you're watching, but
I actually pulled it up on my MLB ticket. Yeah, there's a handful of people still in the crowd. But then again, the Yankees are losing by 5 runs in the 8th inning, so that sort of will empty out of the stadium.
Yeah,
without rain. So
exactly. Okay. Jesus.
Is it?
I'm sorry.
I guess so.
It is raining. It is raining.
But and look, there's like people in ponchos.
Yeah, you know that nothing stops. You know nothing stops New York.
Exactly.
A little bit of rain.
God, this is comical.
No, I know it stopped a lot of people garbage from getting picked up.
Take
that's gross.
Take the hot dog stand umbrella and
Look
put
at
that.
it. It's pouring. It's pouring.
But didn't y'all hear it was sometime during the week the Rockies game got postponed because of snow?
I heard.
Is it 9 inches of snow?
Yeah, this week, exactly.
This week they got a game.
You know what? You're right.
I wonder who they were playing.
I have no idea.
It might have been the Mets,
honestly.
It was the Mets.
Yeah, they're playing the Mets now, actually.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, got called off because of snow in May.
Yeah. Well, that's not too.
When was the last time a football game got called off?
They are up in the mountains.
That they playing that shit. They're gonna play that shit.
Oh, they're playing football. Forget it.
Yeah, they're gonna play that shit. But
I think
again,
the only thing that stops a football game is lightning.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that'll stop a football game.
Flooding.
Yeah, well, flooding. Yeah.
That's about it. That's really about it. But the fact that snow happens sometimes at baseball games and whatnot is not surprising. I remember a long time ago, I think it was 1981, and it was the year I believe Dave Winfield just signed a contract with the Yankees, and the opening day got snowed out. It was like 6 or 7 inches of snow back then.
You guys are
Wow.
familiar. Well, Ronan, he's from Pennsylvania, I think, or he works in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Temple University. I'll never forget it. April 1st.
Whoa.
And
Sorry,
I'm
Don.
driving.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to jump in for a second.
Yeah.
I am not from Pennsylvania. I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. But I thought
I'm
you
not
were
from PA.
You don't want to claim
He
that.
putting that
Exactly.
disclaimer in quick.
But don't you
All right.
like PA,
Yeah,
Ronan?
Ronan was
Anyway,
sipping
I
on something.
apologize, Ronan.
Ronan was sipping on something.
I'm
He
driving.
was
I'm driving home from Temple. It's April 1st. Not that bad. It's kind of cold, not freezing. I get off of 78 and I'm getting on 80 to go towards Tobyhanna Army Depot. And the traffic stopped. It's snowing, but the traffic stopped. I was out there for 36 hours.
Wow.
Damn.
36.
Wow.
Or they closed the highway?
PennDOT, as they call them, Pennsylvania Department of Traffic in PA,
Mhm.
they decided to start pulling maintenance on their vehicles because it's April. You know. Now remember, I'm leaving for y'all that may not be familiar with Pennsylvania. I'm leaving flat grounds, going up to the mountains in Mount Pocono.
100%. Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden, I get on 80 headed toward 380. Here's the weird thing, guys. I was 3.5 miles from the exit. And I stood there for 36 hours.
on the highway?
On the highway. 36.
Mm-hmm.
There was an 18-wheeler. I banged. I'm in my uniform. I bang on this dude's door. He opens the door. From Canada. Hey, can I help you? Hey, if somebody was running out of gas, would you let them stay in your truck for a while? He said, yeah, tell them to come over. I hopped my ass up in the truck. I said, it's me. This dude got in his sleeper. He went to sleep. I'm sitting in the passenger seat, nodding out. Woke up the next morning, guys. By 10 o'clock, it must have been like 55, 60 degrees. And people left their cars. So now that we're trying to get the plows to come in to get people moving, now we're out there playing rescue workers, and we're trying to push cars out. It was 30. I'll never forget it, guys. 36 hours. I sat my ass on the highway, running out of gas.
What?
Yeah, I sat in that dude's car.
Oh my gosh!
All night. Woke up the next morning. These young kids outside playing football. In like,
oh my gosh!
In like 10 inches of snow, they're on the highway playing football. Pennsylvania Army National Guard running up and down the road with Humvees. I'm like, look at this shit, man. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, man, I don't never want to be in this shit again. It was
Wow.
I don't know if y'all got to be familiar with the Poconos. Y'all live in New York. I mean,
I ain't familiar with no Poconos.
It's basically upstate Pennsylvania.
So
it's not upstate. It's only. I'll tell you this, guys. We used to go to the Yankee games, and it used to take us an hour and 45 minutes from Tobyhanna Army Depot to Yankee Stadium.
Hey, Dom?
Right down 80. Hit 80. Go to GWB. Get off. Hit that exit for Yankee Stadium. Take the Deegan Expressway. Boom. Hour and 45 minutes. We were in the park.
What year was this?
Yeah. That was the good thing about being there, but that weather.
What year was it, Dom?
2000, 2001.
Yeah, because
around that time, I was teaching
if you did,
ROTC
but I'm saying,
at Temple.
if you experience something like that,
don't ask me why it was.
You know what I'm saying? If you experience something like that
in Philly,
can you hear
nowadays?
A good.
I don't know if he can hear.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Maybe he can't hear me.
Yeah.
But if you experience something like that with a truck driver getting in his pajamas.
Oh God!
You back.
I can't with you. I can't with you right now. I'm done. Okay.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Like seriously, G-rated.
Maybe you're the only one that can hear me.
Can y'all hear me?
I can
hear you. I hear you. I'm cracking up.
I just actually
I know. I'm done. I really, but so yeah, the Poconos are actually really nice. It's beautiful. I mean, I grew up in Southwest Pennsylvania, so I know the Poconos. But
if you like snow, yeah, I I ain't a fan of snow.
Right. It's like Lake Tahoe. It's the same thing. But you know, it is what it is. It's a tourist trap. I mean, you're going to pay a lot of money to go to, you know, camping in the trees, whatever.
Oh wow. This. All right, let's go Knicks. 105-99. Let's go. About 2.5 minutes left.
Wow.
Well, where you were at, that's like going
Man, we can't
towards
hear nobody
Tobyhanna.
else.
Nope.
Down.
Is anybody else talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta log out, Dom, and log back in. I'll text him.
I just did.
Oh, good, because I can't type.
I told him to log in and log out, so that's what I think he's doing now.
What?
We'll see.
What does that even say? Tobyhanna? What is that?
Yes, that's in Pennsylvania. That's the side that Dom was on.
Oh,
the Poconos. Yeah,
I've never actually.
Tobyhanna.
I've driven through it. I mean, every time I would drive to Pittsburgh, I would have to drive through the mountains. Let me tell you, it's scary because they're really.
Well, the Bishop logged in.
Yeah, I had to log out and log back in.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I get Dom back in.
Driving through that area, like you're literally driving 5,000 feet above sea level. And it's like, oh, wow, yeah.
That's like Evelyn, there's a place down here, and it's called Asheville. It's in the mountains.
Okay.
And at a certain point, like it's the only thing it's 2 lanes, and you're on there, and then it goes into 1 lane, but you're on there with like 18-wheelers, and you actually go through the mountains. Like,
yes.
You actually go through the mountains.
I'm gonna do what R said. I'm gonna do what R said and get a driver.
At night, it's crazy because there's no lights.
Wow! Oh hell!
The only light is your
I'm good.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Your headlights in certain sections. That's the only light that's up there. So it's like crazy.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do exactly what R said.
To it.
You said you get used to it.
But yeah.
I'm gonna do
snow.
No.
I'm good.
No. I'm going to get a driver. I'm going to get a driver just like R said. I'm going to get a driver and I'm going to have them drive me around like driving Miss Daisy.
Let me tell you something. Even with a driver, I don't want that driver taking that route. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Bishop?
Yeah, something going on.
I hear all of you.
Something going on with the connection. Brunson just turned the ball over.
I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I actually just turned the game on my phone.
Maybe Bishop needs to log back out. I don't know.
Brunson just had a turnover.
Oh
shit! Passing the ball out. Yeah, like come on.
Secret agent man needs to log out.
Pass the ball.
Oh shit!
It's not.
Well, they still up by 6.
It's not like it's 30 seconds left and they got to foul you.
Right. Well, it's still up by 6. You heard Bishop?
Yeah, I'm it.
The Yankees are still down by 5. That's sad.
Maybe R is having a problem with this connection.
Nah, I'm good. You can't hear me?
I hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I heard Bishop.
Yeah, I only hear you and Reggie.
What the hell's going on?
That's what kept happening to me. I was hearing Ev and nobody else.
Yeah.
That's why I kept logging out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this damn thing.
Yeah, the Knicks should win this game tonight.
I hope so.
But closer than it should have been, but they should win this game tonight.
I was telling R, though, earlier on the Bleed Blue show that Philly's probably going to play better without Embiid.
The Spurs to lose tonight.
Oh, me too. I already got Minnesota going to the conference finals.
Same here.
Oh, y'all are haters, bro.
Nah.
Y'all don't like the French dude?
Nah, I ain't feeling that dude. Fuck him.
No, not the way he was shooting the damn 3-pointers the other night. I was like, yo, you 7 fucking 5. Why are you shooting 8 3-pointers?
And I'll tell you this. I'm glad that he played dribble on his head, trying to do that little crossover stuff and whatnot. And I'm like, good. You are a big ass center, 7'5", man. Stop that nonsense. You know? Hell yeah. Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
I can hear you, but I don't think you can hear me.
I can hear you.
You may need
Bishop moving, but I can't hear him.
Did you see my text just now?
Yes, I did.
That's what you might need. Honestly, you might need a more secure streaming platform. I'm saying, and I'm not. You know me. I'm just. It's whatever. Just keeps talking. You just need a more secure streaming platform. That's all.
Sometimes StreamYard goes through nonsense. I'm not gonna lie. I've had problems with this previously. It might be you might be right. So I'll try to see what I can find.
Yeah,
that's
and remember, it's only 28 cents. There's a lot, but it's only 28 cents a day for all of us. That's less than a cup of coffee. Okay, so just remember
that. All good. I was gonna get into the Knicks and the NBA playoffs, but I don't know what this wonky connection was going on.
Yeah, but look into that. I wanted to ask you. When you talk to Jakim, I got to get a new hoodie because he has the cigar
aficionado.
Website. Yeah, the Mana cigars. The last one I had was a 4X.
Okay.
And it's like a tent because now I'm officially under 200 pounds. So when you talk to him, it's manacigars.com, I think.
I know what it is. I got it.
I need it. I need a new hoodie. They're so warm. They're really warm, but
I got you.
I put it on and it's like I'm wearing a tent.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God, hilarious. It's all good.
Bishop, you're signed on twice. That's
because I think he had to sign out and sign back in. Bishop, you there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Okay, well, you're signed into one.
Hold on, Ev. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna do this one by one. Dom, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Reg, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ev, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I know Roland, can you hear me?
No.
No?
Oh my God, really?
You gotta be that one. You gotta be
now Dom can't hear anybody.
Gotta be that one, huh?
Yep. Been that one ever since I was 7 years old.
Oh my goodness.
I was that way since before I was born, so don't feel bad.
Anybody home?
I may have to
end this
because Dom.
I hear that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
that's mine. I can't reach it because it won't. I don't want to fall.
Well, I may have to end this. Let me just tell Dom I have to end this.
Yeah, but it was good to talk to everybody, and big things are happening. So get ready, Bishop, because I need to find the best. What do they call them? Shipping container home builder around there.
Well, let me say this before I break out. It's been a pleasure having you guys on. Next week I'm gonna be on vacation, so don't look for no show.
Oh,
all right.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Where we go?
I'm gonna be going to Aruba. Okay.
Wow! Watch out for the giant iguanas. Those are huge.
Yeah, they don't bother me. I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
Just be careful, dog.
Of course, brother. Of course.
You heard about the virus on that cruise ship or something like that?
I'm not going by.
No. I know you ain't going on no cruise. I'm just saying.
They're like petri dishes.
Just be mindful.
Floating.
I appreciate that, of course.
But don't feed the iguanas. They're like stray cats.
So, like I said, Bishop, Dom, Ev, Ronan, Reggie, Cat Whisperer, Steve from Bleed Blue, everybody that's watched, thank you very much for participating and joining. So that's gonna be it.
Have a good night.
Have a great weekend, guys. I will not be back next week. I'll be on vacation. So
All
until then,
take care.
Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care.